Faker ended up taking that much damage is huge. Here's a binding.
Kellen presses W, and that's going to hard counter everything that they're trying to do. Now he's going to return the favor. Flash out from Gumayusi. Gets him out of the area as Canyon's going to turn up, and Gumayushi's only at 200 health. First blood goes to Carrier, though, as the stun doesn't land, but Canyon's still able to finish it off. Carrier is now running to no man's land and wants to guarantee that Canyon does not get the assist. He's on a merry journey, isn't he? Up here towards the top side of the map, I believe unseen, as Mega Nara is going to wear off really soon. Nara into the wall as Kellen gonna Hex Flash his way forward, and Zenith Blade will connect as well. Bertle has some needlework, and Zeus is going to be taken down. That roam was... Yeah, Kellen going to get slowed down here for a moment. Light Binding does connect, as the Zap does not. Gumayusi's still trying to find Peacemakers here, as we've got the re-engage. Flash comes through because the back had already happened. Super Mega Death Rocket, and Doctorm says goodbye to Gumayusi, and Damwon Kia's bottom lane. This is not where I thought they were going to be smashing him, not going to lie, but it's going real well right now.
We're going to the Caitlyn, who died first in this lane. It was a losing lane in terms of the 2v2. Kellen.
All right, Kellen's going in. Not sure why, as he's going to get taken down very quickly. Canyon's going to turn up, but Faker, he's waiting in the wings. Damwon Kia going to have to win this 2 versus 3 and fast if they want to get this one done, as Gumayusi's in trouble. One last auto, gets excited. Carrier also going to get slowed down, can't dodge the Zap. Heartbreaker comes in, and it's heartbreaking indeed. Faker now down to about half health. Oh no, mistimed it. And Faker will survive. Picks up the kill here onto a Lux, but it was Canyon. And Showmaker now trying to get a little bit more victory on the board. But that was a cut the video. Canyon's still amazing, don't worry. As Kellen's here again! Gumayusi going to get stunned up by the Solar Flare, as well as Canyon's down to 50%. But Gumayusi's on the run. He does put down the Cupcake, sidestepped by Canyon there. The Caitlyn's real dead. Can they get anything else, though? Or can there be revenge? As Ona comes through and says yes. Manages to take down the Viego, and now Doctorm and Kellen on the run. Showmaker here to play defense, but Faker's turned up as well. Everyone answering to 1-for-1 in the end.
So the Caitlyn that is won so slowly around Bertle.
Yeah, and you can see Gumayusi down to 50% health. Canyon tries to slip into the mist, but doesn't really do too much. As Damwon Kia pushed back, but Shirley's dealt with. Carrier slowed down by the Zap, as the Charm misses. The Light Binding does not, though. Carrier, nice outplay.
Look at Faker just burn these health bars down again. Canyon already at half health. He's just sitting back at the end, almost like he's the AP carry, you know, and he's just eventually going to whittle down those bars. Showmaker as well has no power in this fight anymore, and they have to leave.
How many times have Damwon Kia been spectators so far? It's been the last 2 neutral fights.
Faker!
And Faker is just going to pick up the Jinx! Oh no, it's a disaster for Damwon Kia. Both of their carries ripped from the rift as Showmaker is taken down by Zay.
Gave him half of Showmaker's health bar and the Gnar bar. Faker says, I'm going in, I'm going to ult.
He's like, yeah. You might think that that sign at the back says, right, no, it says T1, and this says Showmaker might be dead. He does manage to get the Everfrost down, and Faker's going to take a lot of damage. Super Mega Death Rocket comes through. Oh, but the ace in the hole is going to secure it. Canyon trying to lock down Faker, but no, he just walks away. Not even close, baby, as Zeus walking up towards his team, and he's like, well, I guess you guys don't need me. I'm going to teleport in anyway, as 5 of us will take down the Baron. And T1, they equal out the kills. They claim themselves a 3,000 gold lead, and I have a feeling this game might belong to them.
Bertle is looking for Faker here, but if he goes too deep, he's going to lose out. And Faker can sit so far away to do his damage.
Yeah,
look at the root!
The Light Binding is so good from Carrier. Kellen taking a lot of damage here, as well as Faker just tidies up the Jinx. That is going to be the ace. It was very close to not being it because Showmaker just respawned, but T1, all 5 members alive, will take.
Stated in these last few weeks, he's back to old form. Like, and I know he's always been good even though in those weaker years, but like he's back to SK Telecom dominant form.
Well, Zeus might be in a little bit of trouble here, as he's going to flash, only slowed by the Zenith Blade, and he does manage to hit that Mega Gnar. Wallop's fantastic. They take down the Viego, and I think it's good night to this game. Zeus will fall, but they've managed to go 1-for-1 in what looked like a guaranteed death at that point in time. However, Damwon Kia, they limp away. They only lose 1, and they trade for the top laner, as T1 may have had them routed, because if we have a look, Damwon Kia's base is on the other side.
Doctorm, gonna hit that chomp at least.
Well, Kellen is just going to try and go for some sort of engage. Ona is just right there on the front line, though, and he is super tanky. Bertle's going to try and fight him, but that's not even going to work. Showmaker greeds for it, but he'll be taken down. It's a triple kill as Gumayusi gets his revenge. Carrier standing in the way so that all the Foxfires and the damage is not going to hit. Oh, it's real clean. Carrier also sidestepping that one. Not able to get through the charm, though, as that is another Light Binding that does collect. connect from the grave, as Faker does have his ulti still available, but isn't going to find too much with it, as we could see Kellen still going to die, and Canyon also got wiped from the Rift. And one of the reasons why Cupcakes in a row, and Damwon Kia, can they actually go for the flip? Is this actually going to be that 50? Oh my god, it's going down so extraordinarily fast. Azir with Leandris is ridiculous against this Baron, as Canyon has been spotted. Zeus in his Mega Gnar is going to try and stop him, as it's secured by Ona comfortably. Canyon now has absolutely nowhere to go, and it's another victim for Gumayusi's bullets. He flashes forward, locks down the double kill onto the Jinx, make that a triplet. Showmaker trying to get something on the backside, realizes he can only go forward because Gumayusi's coming, and he's got a very, very large gun. And that won't be the pentakill here for the Caitlyn. It'll be a full house. Caitlyn's full of Xin Zhao's. As T1, they'll finish this game.
T1 with such a clean game of League of Legends around the macro game, getting those plates for Gumayusi, making sure he was still going to be relevant after being shut down time and time again. Kellen's start to this game was beautiful. The turns we saw, the punishes we saw, but it wasn't enough in the end, even with the advantages that Owner had. This pick-based composition couldn't get the kills, couldn't get the setup, and I think you put it best. Damwon Kia were spectators in this game to what T1 had, but Ezreal Carmelisen is a very strong composition here that Damwon Kia have.
I knew the carrier was going to do the Kench.
It's a really strong pick here into what Damwon Kia have shown so far.
We're just going to go back into the game. So, wait, hang on.
It appears to be a regame. Here, put a little bit of extra pressure onto an already half-health Showmaker, who decided not to back, so just trying to make his choice to teleport home by that first item. And
ooh, that's the Abyssal Dive to come on through, as Canyon's taking a lot of damage. He's going to flash out. The carrier still wants more. The Ignite goes down. That's going to tick for first blood. And the Tom Kench picks it up.
It's the roaming Tom Kench. You know, you just never see it coming. And they're holding Showmaker
here.
They're
just going to look for another one. Okay, carrier still going to dive on forward, as into the Shroud goes Showmaker. But Chaos Storm partying underneath this turret right now.
They're going to get a plate.
Yeah, might just go down. And yeah, Faker collects that money.
But they are able to force an Akali who's already struggling out of lane. Now we're looking for the Canyon rotation.
Yeah, that's a flash Abyssal Dive to try and get him out, but he's on the leash. Does have the Grey Health, is going to use it as Canyon looking to try and finish that one off, and he does so. They manage to pick up Carrier as Damwon Kia make it out. Throws down the Chaos Storm and just says goodbye. But that's definitely a great trade for Showmaker. Does keep his flash and is now able to exert the dominance. I believe he's got out of the difficult early game.
Yeah.
Here's Carrier. Yeah, Carrier's just going to voyage his way forward, and Showmaker thought there was a gentleman's agreement. There absolutely is not. This is a team game, sir.
Look close to getting his teleport. There was a marauding potential duo there. There it is, shown just briefly.
Yeah, and Faker's going to look for it. There's the kick flash, and Faker felt like he was in relatively safe distance, and I did too, but it's not. Showmaker's going to finish that off with the perfect execution. This time it's going to work out, and bring your friends.
Of time. Taken away CS, as this is Canyon's first-person view. Taxis from the minion to safeguard into the kick. Basically the maximum amount
of T1 are going to try and burst down this
Look at
Cloud
this.
Drake. They have a lot of damage available. Kick is up for Canyon, but he only has the safeguard to get himself around. Q connects. The carrier is not his target.
The power of Cannon existing here means it's so difficult for Damwon to actually fight and engage because they have to be wary of his angle, and here he is!
Yeah, here he goes! Zeus is going to lock down the squishy Karma, and Damwon Kia could do nothing about it. He throws down an Ignite, but that is all he really gets to do. Is okay, some snips coming down as well, as Canyon immediately is going to get ignited. The zap comes through, finishes off the kill. Gumayusi gets excited, and now Carrier is trying to run this one down as well. Bertle going down extraordinarily low, and he will be taken out. It's Owner that collects that kill, and Damwon Kia just not looking like the same team that we saw earlier on in the year. It's not looking like a three-gamer right now, as this mid-outer turret's going to fall down. Is this time for Showmaker the hero? Well, he's going to look for it, but it's going to be the turret, the Baron going down. Doc Dam wanting to find that flank, as in goes Showmaker, immediately does.
This happens so much with these engages into the Xin Zhao. He's so valuable as Crescent Guard just sends
Doc Dam's turn. Let's just take it in turns.
Showmaker's like, I'm going in, because he's just skipped the stopwatch entirely this game because he doesn't care.
There are a few ultis on cooldown, but it looks like Owner does not care about that whatsoever. Going to clear out some vision as Kellen takes so much zap damage. This 3-item Jinx is really scary. True Shot Barrages are landing. More Malmortius done for Doc Dam in the Mythicless build that he has decided to go with. As T1 still here, setting up for the Drake, still feeling strong enough, and
low health
can't really
bars.
blame him. 7,000 gold is their lead. They can smack him with their wallets. That's going to be the steal from Canyon, though. Gets the kickback onto Owner as well, and they just want to get out. Carrier is going to fall. Has he kept them in position for long enough is the question. The answer is T1 don't care. They're just getting out. As Showmaker, can he find the flank? There's the 5-point strike. He backflips through. Gets into the Shroud as well and manages to eliminate Gumayusi before he dies.
So going to be a lot of gold going over to the Akali, and they do secure this Drake.
To connect there onto Owner as Showmaker. Let's see whether he can get himself out of this scenario. Does have the Twilight Shroud as now Owner decides he doesn't want to fight this one. Not enough members of T1 in the area. Gumayusi is going to turn up as the Flame Chompers go down. Showmaker immediately goes gold, and Gumayusi is still free hitting. Doctorm taking so much, but does manage to get rid of the Jinx, and now Owner pops his stopwatch as well. As Bertol's chasing after him, he's going to snip through the Xin Zhao. Faker has to flash, but Bertel does manage to get over that wall as well. Zayas, can you get the stuns down? Bertel, can you kill Faker? And the answer is yes.
He just clearly wants the damage instead. That's been his MO this whole game, is he's looking for an angle here.
Yeah, you can see the vision of T1, not a whole lot. Canyon still waiting for his opportunity. And here we are, all of T1 grouped up. Faker spots Canyon on the flank, and immediately he gets the heck out of there. That's going to be the kickback, and there are multiple flashes all over, but Canyons is used defensively. And
now
that is
Damwon
absolutely
Kia,
huge for T1.
They should be able to just rush over here. If Damwon can actually get onto this Elder first, they had so much power, but they're not able to do so. They didn't know where Zayas was, which is the scariest thing, right? Okay, we were able to see T1 push for the Canyon pick, but
Man,
not
this
able
Cannon's
to.
really doing some big damage right now. With that death cap now completed, he is very scary. You saw Bertel there towards the south of your screen. He's taken a lot, but now this is looking like it's going to be a flip. Let's see whether Zayas can actually get that flash in there as Showmaker comes down. It is going to be the Elder taken by Canyon. His smite hand so strong as in towards this backline they go. Gumayusi starting to pop off, and it doesn't matter whether you've got an Elder, if you've got the rocket launcher that this Jinx has. Bertel is going to go into his stasis, but he's still going to die. And Damwon Kia, they get the Elder.
Gumayusi is certainly looking for it.
Yeah, True Shot Barrage not going to find Carrier, and it looks like T1 are done with this game. Maybe they just want to try and end. They have so much turret damage with Faker and Gumayusi here, especially with this Lich Bane build as Faker. Oh my god, so incredibly close.
You've got to be so careful here as T1 pushing the issue here. You have opposite side to Baron get a kill there. If they get a pick, they can end the game. But the risk is so high, especially when the enemy team still has Elder. Now, Damwon Kia,
that's a lot of teleporting, but this is T1 waiting for this minion wave to potentially come on through. Trading Baron for Nexus. It's a mistake some teams have made in the past.
You're willing to make this risk, or take this risk as T1 because you're up 1-0 in this series too.
They're thinking of going for a flip for it as now Bertel will try and get out, and the fact that he does escape successfully is huge. But now Owner trying to stop these backs. The Baron has been stopped. Owner's trying to get over there. Doctorm immediately kills him as now Bertel, can he actually stop this? Nexus turret number 1 goes down. Showmaker loses his entire health bar before he manages to go into his Zhonya's, and then is going to be taken down. Now the Nexus is back. Gumayusi flashes, gets himself out of the way, and T1 secure the 2-0. Oh man, they made us sweat for it.
Oh, T1 steal the game.